Welcome to 60 Seconds of Wellness Reflection. I'm Joyce Chacha from Wellness Hub, and today we focus on emotional intelligence, the strength of feeling deeply without being controlled by every feeling. So, emotional intelligence is not just about ignoring emotions, but it's about understanding them, managing them, and even using them to respond, not just to react. Maybe a few examples of emotional intelligence. One is a mother who feels anger rising, but just pauses to breathe instead of shouting. In a team leader who names their stress and still shows up with clarity. A friend who listens without fixing, just holding space with a lot of empathy. Also, a young adult who notices their jealousy and they choose curiosity over shame. Now, emotional intelligence is described as the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions, and to recognize and understand and influence the emotions of others. And it has 5 key components. One is self-awareness, where we notice what and how we feel and why we even feel it. Number 2 is self-regulation, where we are choosing how to respond, especially under pressure. The other important thing is motivation. This is by using emotion to pursue purpose and growth. Empathy is key because understanding others' feelings without judgment becomes a very important part of emotional intelligence. Social skills is also very key in emotional intelligence because here we are building healthy communication, boundaries, and even connection. So why does it matter to have this emotional intelligence? This is because it enhances our decision making, especially those in leadership or just in our day-to-day experiences. It also improves relationships at home and at work, and even in our communities. It also reduces conflict, defensiveness, and even feelings of emotionally being overwhelmed. It also builds resilience, also brings in patience, and builds personal power. So, how can we grow our emotional intelligence? One is by pausing before acting. Just breathe, yeah? And even naming the emotion. Journal these triggers. What emotions came up? What did it remind you of? Also using I statements instead of blame or assumption. Maybe it's I feel this way, The other thing, of course, is to practice a lot of empathy. We ask ourselves what else could be true in this particular person that I'm actually engaging with. It's important to reflect after conflict, not just what happened, but how you felt and even your response to it. It's very also key to develop emotional vocabularies. Just go beyond I'm fine, I'm angry or sad, And it's okay to welcome feedback. Not all feedback is attack. Sometimes it can give us insight and it can also be very helpful. So emotional intelligence is like driving a car with both hands on the wheel. You still feel the bumps, but you're in control of the ride. So there are also some common myths and truths about emotional intelligence. For some, it's emotional intelligence means always being calm. For others, they think that emotional intelligence is for strong people who don't show feelings. That's a myth. Actually, emotions, for others, others say that emotions are weakness. You cannot go take your feelings anywhere. They just want logic. Yeah. And that's just a myth. So you can either have it or you don't have it. No, that's not the truth about emotional intelligence. So my challenge for you today is that ask yourself, what emotions have I been feeling the better part of this week? And how have I been handling it? And also, what would it look like to respond from awareness and not just autopilot, or from a defense point of coping mechanism? So I want us to say this together, that I am allowed to feel, I am able to choose, and my emotions are messengers and not masters. Thank you.